If there's a video you want me to react to, you need to put a link in the comments below because I cannot find it for some reason. Or you can send me a link on Discord. So, yeah. It needs to be a link without no swearing or copyright claim in it. So, yeah. So, anyway, today we are reacting to Cars and Cowcatchers. So, yeah. I've looked in my files and it wasn't in there, so I'm going to just react to it. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Mavis was enjoying herself immensely. Having been allowed to bring trucks from the quarry, she could now see the beautiful sights all along Thomas's branch.
Amazing.
She loved trundling through the streets of Farquhar,
George again.
passing the shops and houses on her way to the junction.
Sigh.
This is
Wow.
lovely, she thought. Much better than being surrounded by stone all day.
Yeah, totally.
It's nice to see you down from the quarry, Mavis, Percy remarked
Who is
one
that on
morning.
the right?
Although, I do envy you sometimes.
Ooh,
Mavis was taken aback. Whatever for?
amazing.
You and Toby are the only engines who can
Oh,
go to the quarry, Percy sighed.
I know, right?
I was only allowed when the harbor was being built. I miss running along the roadside and seeing people pass by. But, he perked up, the law is meant to protect people after all.
Oh,
Percy puffed off to work without a second thought on the matter.
that
But
Percy?
Mavis was
Oh,
quite disgruntled. It isn't
oh,
fair, she fussed as she went back to the quarry. Percy's not dangerous.
I know,
Why
right?
shouldn't he be allowed up the line?
I know.
It's not Percy
Yeah.
the police are worried about, replied the driver. That law is in place for people and animals. You
Okay.
can't stop on a dime. If something were to
Yeah.
get too close to the line, perish the thought, interrupted Mavis. Still, people should know better than to get close to a moving train.
Yeah.
Well, people have strange ideas, her driver conceded. They can be unpredictable, and I'd certainly hate for their actions to damage you.
Mm-hmm.
Mavis scoffed at this. Silly law, she grumbled.
Silly
I could
law.
get on just fine without my cowcatchers and side plates. But
Oh.
Mavis would soon learn just how valuable they were. During the
Oh.
summer, Caroline had been rented out for tours around the village
Oh.
of Farquhar.
Wow.
She trundled
That's
about
so
the
cool.
town, showing visitors the local shops and restaurants. It was hard work for an old car, but Caroline relished the attention it brought her.
That's so
One
cool.
evening, Caroline finished her tours and was back at her master's home.
Yeah.
She was very excited, as she was about to have brand new tires fitted. But her excitement wouldn't last long.
Uh-oh.
Rats! Shouted her master. I
Oh.
forgot to stop at the mechanics and get the tires. I don't have time to make a trip into town now.
Hey.
Can I help, Dad? Master's son had come out, having heard the frustration in his
Oh.
father's voice. I could drive her into town. Caroline was weary of anyone else driving her,
I
and
know,
Master
right?
himself wasn't so sure. She's not a race car. Can I
Yeah.
trust you to be easy on her? Of course, Dad. I'll be careful. So Master agreed. Caroline soon found herself reluctantly rolling through the country with Master's son. At the
Okay.
quarry, Mavis had just finished shunting when her manager came running up.
Okay.
I've just received an urgent order of stone bound for the Little Western. Donald needs to collect it from the junction first thing in the morning. I know you're tired, but would you be able to take it now? Of course, sir, Mavis smiled. No trouble at all. She gathered her trucks and set off down the line.
Not so troublesome trucks.
Meanwhile, Caroline was not enjoying herself at all.
I know, right?
Master's son was used to modern cars and was pushing her well beyond her limits.
Oh.
He took the bends much too quickly and
Oh.
slammed the brakes. Slow down, hooligan!
I
she
know,
scolded.
right?
I'm not some newfangled dragster. The boy just laughed and ignored her.
Oh no.
Soon they reached the town of Farquhar. Good, Caroline thought. He'll have to slow down here. But he didn't.
I
The
know,
boy
right?
swerved around corners and whizzed through the tight city streets.
Ugh.
Oh dear, cried Caroline, shutting her eyes. I can't look. It
Me
might have been
either.
better if she had. They rounded a corner, and there was Mavis.
Uh oh.
Cripes! Screamed the boy. He drove his foot into the brake pedal,
Uh
but
oh.
Caroline didn't respond. They went swerving down the street in absolute fright.
Uh oh. Oh no.
Mavis hadn't been going fast and was
Oh
able to brake to a
no.
halt.
That's not
Caroline
good.
wasn't so lucky. She had crashed right into Mavis, and smoke was now billowing from her
Oh
engine.
no. That's not
Oh,
good.
my frames and fenders, she groaned. The townsfolk of Farquhar heard the crash and came to help. In no time at all, they had pushed Caroline free. Toby also
Wow.
came to pull Mavis clear of the street. Both car and diesel were badly dented and feeling very sorry for themselves.
Yeah.
Soon, Caroline's master and the fat controller arrived. Both had stern words for the boy, who turned white as a ghost. Well, Mavis, said the fat controller, it appears you'll need to spend some time at the works. And he pointed to her dent. Your driver tells me you've taken issue with your cowcatchers and side plates.
Ooh.
The accident was not your fault, but I hope this shows you why the law is in place. I don't think I need to spell out how different things could have been without them.
All right.
Yes, sir, Mavis quivered as Toby pulled
All
her clear.
right.
She thought the fat controller had said quite enough indeed.
Okay. That's it. Okay. Pause. Pause. Okay. Comment below what you want me to react to next, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.